Welcome to this tutorial on how to create a new online account that will allow you to check account balances, view transaction history, submit claims if necessary, and more. You will also need this online account to enroll in certain plans if your employer has chosen the online enrollment option. You will need your employee ID, your CBI Flex card number, or your employer ID to complete this process. Your employee and employer ID can be found in the CBI Participant Resource and Education Packet, also known as the CBI Prep. If you have not received your prep, please contact CBI or your employer. First, open your browser and go to www.cbilogin.com. At the home page, select Register. You are now at the registration page. Let's begin by entering your username. This username is created by you and can be no longer than 16 characters. This ID is case sensitive, so if you use uppercase or capital letters, you will be required to use uppercase letters to sign in. In addition, it must be unique in our system for it to be valid. Now let's enter in your first name, your last name, and your email address. Next, create a password using these guidelines. The password cannot be the same as the username and cannot contain the username. The password cannot contain a single repeating character, whether capital or lowercase. A repeating character is defined as repeating 3 or more times. For example, AAA is invalid, while A uppercase, A lowercase, A uppercase is valid because the middle A is lowercase. Minimum password length is 8 characters, while the maximum password length is 16 characters. Special characters, uppercase, lowercase, and numeric characters are allowed as part of the password. The following special characters are allowed. The password must contain an instance of at least 3 of the following 4 types of characters: an uppercase character, a lowercase character, a special character, or a number. No spaces are allowed in the password. Then confirm your password. Next, enter your employee ID. This number is most likely your employer code plus your initials plus the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. For example, ABCDJS1234. Please refer to your prep or contact CBI if you need additional assistance. Now we will enter your employer ID. You will find the employer ID in the prep, or if you have received a CBI Flex card, you can enter your card number. You do not need both. Not all plans come with the CBI Flex card. Now, after checking the box accepting the terms of service, click on the Register link. Now you will authenticate your account, which allows you to reset your own password at a later date. There are 4 easy steps to the secure authentication setup process. Let's get started. Go ahead and click the Begin Setup Now button. The first step is to select a picture and a personal phrase. They do not have to relate, but it may be a good idea to do so. Once you are done selecting an image and enter in a personal phrase, click the Continue Setup button. The second step is to provide answers for 4 security questions that you will choose from the drop-down menus. Let's go ahead and do that now. When you are finished, click on the Continue Setup button. The third step in this process requires you to decide on whether or not to register your computer. We recommend that you select the Register This Computer if you are working on a computer that only you have access to. This will allow you to sign in without being asked to answer your security questions each time. Go ahead and make your selection and then click the Continue Setup button. The last step in this process requires you to verify your email address. Go ahead and do that now and then click the Continue Setup button. You now have the opportunity to confirm all the data that you just entered during the secure authentication setup process. Go ahead and check your data now. If you need to change any of the information, click on the corresponding Change Information link and make those changes. You're almost done. Just enter in the password you created earlier and then confirm it by entering it in again. Now click the Submit Setup Information button. Congratulations, you have successfully created a new account. At the Setup Confirmation screen, you can either sign off or proceed to your account by selecting the appropriate button. If you proceed to your account, you will see a screen like this one. Go ahead and take a few moments to look around on your CBI Online account. Remember, your CBI Online account allows you to check your account balances, view transaction history, submit claims if necessary, and set up direct deposit and more. Thank you for viewing this online tutorial.